Hey, welcome back. This is Haylene Rodriguez with Galaxy of Film, and we're here with Vivienne Medrano. You might know her from Hazbin Hotel. She's also Hell of a Boss's creator, producer, writer, and so many other things. She's very amazing. I'm a big fan. Big fan. I love you so much. But let's try to keep this nice and short. I know that you went to school for animation, but was that always in the plan for you, or did you have any other ideas before?
Yes. I went to the School of Visual Arts in New York City, and I wanted to go into animation as early as third grade. I learned what it was very early on. I figured it out, and then figured out that was something you could do for a living, and I was like, I'm doing that. So I really didn't look at very many colleges other than SVA. I really wanted to go there. I loved New York. I'd never been there, and I was like, this seems like such a good place. I love the East Coast. I grew up here. So yeah, it was like my dream school, and I got in, and it was amazing. And yeah, I'm very happy for the time I spent there. I learned so much.
Yeah, no, I'm also from New York, and I love it. I love it. I'm so glad. So do you have any artists that you've looked up to over the years that maybe inspire your work, or?
That's a good one. I honestly, I'm very inspired by different art styles. I was very influenced by Bruce Tim Burton, Jonan Vasquez, Maxwell Adams, Brittany Lee. There's so many really amazing styles that kind of melded into I feel like Jim Davis even.
Yeah.
I love Garfield. So I think early on art style was a weird blend. When I was in elementary, middle school era, I was it was a weird mix of Jim Davis and Jonan Vasquez.
Yeah.
Which is the strangest combination ever. And then
That's pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and then it developed, and I I think a lot of how I draw female characters kind of came from the Bruce Timmie style, and then how I exaggerate shapes is kind of the Tim Burton-ish stuff, and all that. And then Jonan just has always had sharp lines, just all those influences kind of in a blender, and mixed with Disney and Warner Brothers, which are just the kinds of appealing art styles that I really loved growing up.
Yeah, and I'm over here I love you. For the fans, because I'm quite curious, which of these 7 main sins would you describe yourself as personality-wise?
Oh, of the characters?
Yes.
Or just in general?
Or either. Actually, just do both. So I feel like it's kind of different.
Yeah, I feel I don't know what sin is my biggest one. I guess, I'm not prideful, but I guess pride, because I feel I'm easily offended. So maybe that's where pride comes in.
Yeah.
But I feel I don't think that highly of myself, though. So it's weird. Can you be too proud, but also not proud of yourself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. But as far as the characters, though, you know what? Going back, yeah, I think there's a little bit of Lucifer in me, because I'm anxious, and I've got bouts of depression and special interests, But I also think, I'm trying to think of the other ones. I feel there's because we've only met a couple of them. So
right.
I'm just to be safe, I'll go with Satan, because he's the rage one. And I feel when I get angry, I'm really really angry.
Yeah.
So maybe
it's the Latina. It's the Latina.
Yes, exactly. Which is so funny, because people are oh, you can't get mad. And I'm like, yes, I can. I can get mad.
Yeah. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then lastly, so advice for artists that are trying to get into animation or even acting, what advice would you give to them?
I would definitely say, put yourself out there, work. Obviously hard work is part of it. Be okay with rejection. That's part of the process. It's part of learning. Be okay to fail. It's okay to fail. I did not become this overnight. In fact, the irony of my situation, my work, I literally was trying to join the industry. I was trying to get a job, and I never did until I made something and made a show, So it's never feel you aren't good enough. Always keep trying, but you also have to be willing to improve. You have to constantly work towards improvement. Don't stagnate. Keep, kind of learning, keeping open to learning. And yeah, I think, in a practical sense, take classes. If you're an actor or a voice actor, both take acting classes.
Oh yeah.
voice acting classes is important too, obviously, but like you also need to be a good actor on top of being a good voice actor. There's 2 separate skills. So I say take an acting class, take an improv class, like learn. And if you want even a bigger palette, take singing classes. You know what I mean? It's not necessary for every acting role, but like it's good to know. So those are my recommendations, especially for anyone wanting to enter a world like mine, because mine's a musical and it's, you know, so if that's the world that you're looking at, like definitely learn all those things.
Wow.
He's doing a voice over there.
Well, thank you so much, Vivienne, for your time. I don't want to get this line going for you, but thank you so much. I love you. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks, guys, for watching.
You can find all our other podcasts, original films, articles, and music on our website, galaxyofilm.com. We're also on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and you can join our Patreon for exclusive content and our Facebook fan club for early access to our films.